Hey guys, if you're watching this, nothing very... It's nothing really exciting, but for me it truly is, because I think for the first time since I started this YouTube channel, I posted 4 videos in a row on the same day without weeks in between. So I'm a bit proud of myself. And today I want to take you a little bit behind the yarn. This wordplay too cheap? I don't care. So you saw my last video, hopefully. If not, description box, info card, watch it. I was telling you about my knit and roll room, and part of this idea and the whole room is, okay, for me of course to have as much fun as possible, but I'm a really lazy dude sometimes, and what I truly need are processes and easy ways of finishing stuff, so I have no excuse not to do something. And that's what I'm working here since we moved. So my goal is to do more tutorials. More tutorials. I only uploaded 1 so far. To be capable of taking pictures of my knitted stuff more quickly than I could before. And what I'm trying to figure out is how to build myself, I call it a crafting table of some kind, so that that this table is set up just to make tutorials and to take pictures, so that I can finish something and I don't have to do the whole setup stuff and just go there and bam, take pictures or make a tutorial. What does this table have to do for me? First of all, of course, I already told you, it has to be set up and easy to handle. And the second thing for me really is it has to look like what I did before. So if you follow me on Instagram, before I started to move and I really focused on making my pictures look a bit like the same, I wanted to have a certain element that show on the picture that it's from my channel or from my Instagram account. So take a look at some of those pictures here, and as you might see, what I wanted to do is I used this certain, is floor the right word? I'm not sure. So I used the floor to make them look at least a little bit the same, but being capable of changing the stuff that's on my picture, so it's just in the background but hopefully recognizable. Does that make any sense to you? So for taking pictures is quite easy, but making a tutorial it's a tough thing. I just I made one with the checking vocabulary next time before starting to talk. Even my little body laughs about me. Now I lose... Do you say in English losing the string? In German you say ich hab meinen Faden verloren, which means I lost my string where I wanted to talk about, so I'm just off the road and losing the right direction while talking. So making tutorials, how-to videos is pretty hard, especially when you're crafting, because the camera has to be somewhere. So that's the way I try to make tutorials. So I put the camera on a tripod and it was so uncomfortable. I sat there for hours and my back hurt and the camera was not always in the right place, and it really sucked because it was not a nice way. That really stopped me from making more tutorials. My plan is to build a table. So fortunately, because we moved, I have a table we've been thinking about throwing away, but I saved it to play around with it. Then I need something to make it look always the same. So I bought some laminate, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Something for the floor that looks like wood, but actually isn't so much like wood. And the most important thing is something to focus the camera, to place the camera. So what I figured out, because I found it when we cleaned our old flat, what I found was this IKEA construction for hanging up stuff like shirts and jackets. And I thought, it might actually fit and I can place a camera there. So I saved this one, the laminate, the table, and a little tripod which has this like feet that you can move and play around with. So let's start.